Okay, over here in a little bit of dig up that they were doing here. Must have been in and around the septic system and stuff like that. They were digging in here. Got a signal down in there, and it was right in that 81, 80. Get us a wee penny. 1936. Alrighty. Not too bad a shape. Not too bad. Cleaned up pretty good. So let's go find us another target in here. Okay, still working around this this little tore up area out in this homestead. I don't want to show the place here, but it's got a signal right in that 78 to 80 range, and a 1918 penny, weedy. See if we can focus in on that. 1918, sure looks like it. Definitely take that one. So we're starting to get into the older stuff down through this stretch, so we'll see if we can find some more. Okay, I was getting right into 8081 right down in here, and some of that pushed up dirt still working. Just this small patch right in through here. I seem to be getting a lot of stuff they must have been playing down in here, but I got an old toy car here. Wondering if that's a Tootsie. It's a Volkswagen. Really good shape. Still has that pink painting on there. It has all four tires. Far out. Love those old Tootsie toys. Hopefully that's a Tootsie. The newer ones, that'd be the 60 series, so we'll find some more stuff. It's a cool find. I love them Tootsie toys. Okay, I was getting a fairly solid 50, 51 right in there, that area, and found myself a nickel. Some of that pushed up dirt over here. Got down there, and one looks like a 1947. And there it is, 1947. Hopefully, we're going to get some silver out of here. Let's keep on it going. Okay, I was getting a signal down here with jumping anywhere from that 81 up to 85 right in there. In this real dry soil where I don't know what they're doing out here. I'll have to find out, but there's sections of this homestead that they're tearing up. It looks like they might be laying like plastic piping down in here. So I'm working a lot of that plastic piping, the digging area where they're putting that plastic piping in, and I'm finding a lot of old stuff from the homestead / the boat factory out here. So got this little gem right here. Don't know if you can see it. Like I said, right down in there, and it was peeping right in that 81 to 85, and that looks like I got silver. So I figured I gotta cram it real quick. I think it's a Rosie. Yeah, it sure is. It's like a Rosie. We'll go ahead and rub him. Let's see what we got here. Bring him up here. Yeah, man, focus on it in there. There it is, 1960. Made the cut. Take them silvers all day long. Been on the silver drought here, so this is the first one in quite a while. But we'll go ahead and we'll take that sucker. You betcha. The silver drought's over. Finally got something. Getting a lot of signals out of this here, and I'm just kind of gleaning along and getting the good ones, and we'll come back and do a second sweep through. So let's see what else we got out here. Okay, still plugging around in this little area that seems to be under construction here, and an erratic sound down in there. And looks like I got a pocket knife. Just dropped it when it was open. That was a nice one. Ah, boy. That was a good knife at one time. a nice wooden handle in there, and if I'm correct, that could be an old granddad. Oh, that's a shame. Still a nice find, but she's all seen better years. So let's see if we can find some more targets down in here. Walk along through this area, sweeping back and forth, and look at there. Yeah, it's a big marble. I'll take it. I always love them eyeballing. That's like the only second or third marble I found this year. Did find one other marble down in here, but it looks like it was cut right in half, so we're going to keep on moving. Okay, I'm right on the edge of an old driveway here. I moved my way out a little bit from the old homestead I was hunting there, just kind of following along where they been doing the construction going on down through here, and right where they busted off the end of this driveway, got an 80 signal. It's right down in, must have been covered by the slab that was in here, and it was down there another 3-4 inches. And what I got here, I'll do this in the sun, I'm not sure if it's gonna focus, it's a Franklin Roosevelt play money. If I can get that focus. This is really tiny, but it's in really good shape. There's Lucky Play money on the back, but I haven't gotten it cleaned up real well yet, so once it's wrap up, we'll get a better look at it. It's a nice little find. Protected all these years by the cement down there. Okay, I started getting a signal here that was right down there in that 78. It would drop down to 74, back and forth in that in there. Wasn't that deep in here, maybe 2-3 inches, and this neat little toy right here is heavy, definitely heavy. Don't see any names or anything on it, makers and stuff like that. It looks like a parachutist. This could be the parachute. Definitely made of lead. It's a pilot, some kind. He's parachuting and has his hand out, so you probably sit like that on a shelf. That's kind of neat. Get her home, get her cleaned up. Definitely old. Hopefully I can get a name off that. But that's pretty neat. Still hopping along. Let's go find us another target here. 72, 74, jumping around up in there. Not real high tones or anything like that, but got this little water right here. And, where is she? There she is. Look at there. Nice Boy Scouts of America pin, it looks like. Looks like that's an old one too. Pretty cool. Real neat. Looks like it's falling apart in the back here. But I still have the pin in there, so we're gonna get that one home and get her fixed up. But that is a nice, cool pin. Boy Scouts of America. So let's keep moving forward here. I'm gonna wrap this up here today. A lot of good finds. I had a really good hunt with the help of a looks like they were digging in there with backhoe, laying down these plastic holes that you would see on farm operations out to the field. I'm not sure if for drainage or for irrigation, but following along through there, I got into a lot of stuff that was really neat, really old. I was moving away from the house itself, and as soon as I got out of the area, the vicinity of where you would think the activity's going on out at that old homestead, that's when I started finding the stuff. I was working that dug up area. I was working
alongside the driveway, stuff like that, and that's where I was finding a lot of this stuff. So I'm pretty sure they must have brought in fill out there at one time, and a lot of old neat stuff, things that you would see, you know, out on your hunts, nails, different pieces like like that copper there, another piece of copper, some nails, piping, fitting, a couple of buttons here. I don't know what they would have went to. That's part off a trigger. A clasp there. This was an old tin. Would have been like a Bayer aspirin, something like that, where you had two sides. You just lift the tin off, and that. A couple of old paper shotgun shells here. This one was a Remington Sure Shot 12 gauge paper. That was a neat one. And this one here is another one of those really old neat ones. UMC Company 12 gauge new club shotgun backing. That would have been one of the old paper ones also. So a couple of neat ones there. This stuff up here, back off an old watch, wristwatch. This stuff was a pocket watch. This would have been the opening lid for it. This piece here was busted off. I really couldn't tell you what that would have came off of. It was probably costume jewelry, but couldn't find anything that went with it, so it's what we got. And this piece here is another one of those question it. I have no clue what that is. Anybody have an idea? Let me know. Of course, you can't go through a hunt without a horseshoe. Plaid change. Lots of old pennies. These are all from the 60s and 70s. I had nothing. You know, I don't even think they're outside of these zinc pennies. I don't think there was anything above 1970s in here. 1960s. Some old stuff. I mean, it was stuff that... Come on, focus in. What old stuff. You know, 60s and 70s pennies. The old Zinkins. 3/4 out of there, all in the 70s. A couple of dimes in the 70s. One, 1947. And I think... come on, focus on me here. Be nice. 1947, and I think it was a 1964 nickel. 5 wheats today. Actually, I had to write them down so I remember them. 1945D, 36S, 1929P, 1918P, 1913D. So I did good on the Wheaties, some really old ones in there. Old fishing weight. This is a silver minnow. You actually still see the writing on it. That was a pretty neat one. Lead toy. One of the soldiers. Sure wish I could have saved you, guy. But, you know, falling apart. That's what happens. One old tag here. 74608. Couldn't tell you what that was off of. Nothing on the back. Just 5 numbers on the front. This old pocket knife here. It's an old granddad. Found it just like that, open. Still has the wood on the one side and falling apart on the other. Another one of those ones you wish you could save them, but you can't save them all. A marble and a half today. I rolled both of them. Didn't dig them. One old Boy Scout, patented in 1911. Got the backing, came with it. That's a pretty neat one there. To focus in for you. There we go. We got the backing and that to that one. One silver dime, 1960 Rosie. Play money. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Play money. Don't know the date on it. Not a whole lot on the back. Lucky penny, I think it says on there. Lucky play money. Piece of silver. Tested that bad boy. One chunk that I came out with, and she tested up positive sterling. A little weight on it. So we'll take that silver. Definitely. You guys know him. Eyeballed him. Disney. Tootsie Toy. Early 70s, late 60s. Real good shape. I'd have to see him come up. A real nice Tootsie Toy. Don't have that one in my collection. And this toy. This one I got nothing on. There's no maker. There's nothing to identify this with. If anybody can help me out on that, I could sure appreciate it. Like I said, boy, lead soldier, parachute guy, pretty good shape. A lot of paint still left on him. And he was protected up underneath that pavement. As soon as they lifted that up, I found it. Still has white on there. Really nice toy. Well, like I said, it was a great day of hunting. All for about 3-4 hours. And the signals were coming in pretty good. So I might have to head back out to that farmstead and hunt her out again. Like I said, a lot of stuff I didn't dig. I mean, you get those low tones, those grunts, stuff like that. They'll give you a weird noise, and you know, when you're hunting a fresh one, you just want to get going and see what you can bring up out of there. But it was a real good day hunt. Real pleased with today. So, anybody can help me out identifying a couple of those, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for coming along on the hunt and watching the video. It was a good day, and finally broke that silver drought that I was going through. Go ahead and dig a silver if my life depended on it. So, good luck and happy hunting out there, and we'll see you on down at the next dig.